We have something super, super special inside of dance that allows us to connect and spend time together as adults. A lot of times there's not stuff that people can even do as adults to get together in the same room and share and exchange with each other. So this is a really, really special thing that we do together, and if you don't show up, it literally falls apart. Just know that your appearance here and your time spent and money invested here goes on to help other dancers accomplish their dreams, even if you're just here to attend, yeah? So understand your importance of being here, and we appreciate you guys. So I'm only here once a year. Let's make it really special, because all of us came and worked really hard to get here, yeah? So just enjoy yourself, because the vibe that's created in class with this many people dancing only happens one time a year.
I say this all the time, but dance is bigger than the movement itself. It has the power to help people, to give people joy. We may not be able to fix all the things in the world, but we can pass joy to each other, and we do it through our artistry, through movement, through dance. And remember, that can be your contribution to the world. So I hope you know that, and I hope you carry that with your journey as you grow into your own.
Keep pushing dance, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is huge for all of us, you know? It's not about one person, it's not just about me, it's not even just about the organizers. This is big for dance in general, for us to be able to come together collectively and do something as big and as positive as this, you know? Dance can change the world. You just gotta believe it can.
You feel this in the room, remember this feeling. You guys did that. We're two people. We can't just do that. If you and Keone and I were here alone, we could scream as much as we want. It wouldn't feel like this. So I want you to remember that you did that together. Yeah? I want you to do this again when we're gone, for other classes, when you get tired, when you want to quit, when your body just feels like a soggy shirt on the floor. You can do that for each other. Getting to watch you guys, just watch each other, watch you guys smile, those are the things we remember. I go home and at night, I thank God for those smiles, for those things you guys say to us. Every single thing matters. And we just thank you for all the love that you give us, and just want to remind you to continue to give that to each other as this experience continues, okay?
We always want to try to make sure that we give something beyond just dance moves. Have a moment to think about, I'm here for a reason. I'm here among 50 plus different countries in one room. Just remember that dance is not always about taking. It's not always about watching and then taking. It's about giving, exchanging, the connection between one person and another, between a person and the music, between crew to crew, battle to battle. It's about that, the exchange, not one way.
We're all here just to enjoy, for at least my classes, enjoy yourself more versus trying to push so hard on the choreography. Yeah, don't try to stress too much on movement. Movement takes time. Technicality takes time. Originality is who you are. It's not original moves that you do. Originality is who you are from the base, and then all the layers you add onto yourself through connection, taking classes you don't like, classes you do like. All this creates who you are now. And then you can take it back to your hood, you know? And then develop that style. There's hip hop in Brazil, there's hip hop in Bulgaria, there's hip hop in Turkey. Like it's not just where it started. You guys also have your own street style, the own way that you guys grew up. So don't let all the OGs tell you that you're doing something wrong sometimes, because we don't know where you came from.
Just be open and accept the challenge. I feel like I'm here to challenge you. And yeah, I feel like I use this analogy. I really embrace individuality. So if I had a piece of paper and I passed it around the room and everyone wrote the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I got the paper back, everyone it'll be different. Everyone's writing will be different, right? But they're saying the same thing. The analogy is that we all move different, but we're all saying the same thing.
I always say that dance is like a language. When I say that dance is a language, I almost mean it literal, which means that you can literally take information out of actual language and put it into dance, and it's gonna make sense. For me, the most important thing in dance is that people have to understand that when you move, you're creating a story with your body. Every step that I take is a word or a letter that I'm using for my language, which means that some people can speak but don't really say a lot, and other people can speak very simple words and it's gonna make a lot of sense.
For me, every time I dance, it's like there's no tomorrow. Maybe God is gonna call me tonight, I don't know. So what can I leave here today for you guys before I go back to Paris to go to Asia? I don't know. That's what I think when I start my piece. How can I touch their heart? How can I leave something here before I go?
You know, I never take these events or these opportunities for granted. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but like I met Ian when Ian was like 14. I was like 16 or 17 or something, you know. We would talk about doing things like this, you know. We used to talk about dancing, but moral of the story is that we always focused on just trying to grow and better ourselves. That was our top priority, was to become the best dancers and artists that we could possibly be. And we still reach for those heights. This was before Instagram, so we never thought back then that we'd be like, I want to be Instagram famous, I want to have so many followers, right? No, that never crossed our mind. We just wanted to be the best versions of ourselves, yeah? And I just want you guys to remember, like, if you just focus on that, that's like the ice cream at the dish. And then all these blessings that come on top, that's the whipped cream and sprinkles on top. If you have the right intentions, anything is possible. The second biggest thing is community. You have all these amazing dancers, your neighbors, these friends right here. Learn from each other, grow from each other, but most importantly, support each other. It's hard to grow by yourself. It's hard to grow by yourself, but when you're surrounded by this much talent, then the potential is unlimited.
If you see somebody do something dope, or maybe they just did better than they did in the class before, and you're like, oh man, she's really killing this class. Go tell them that. Don't just think that. Go actually tell, hey, I was watching you. I love the way you did that. So dope. Cool. My name's Matt. Nice to meet you. Make that community happen in here so that next year when you come back, or when you're in a class in France or Germany, you're like, oh, what's up from Purple? Yeah, remember? Yeah, cool. That's like the great part about dance, is that it's a community. No matter what language, you have money, you live in a city, you live in the country, it doesn't make a difference, right? We're all here to dance.
A lot of us made sacrifices to be here just to dance, just to be together to dance, right? And we did that because we love what we do, correct? No one can tell you you're not good enough. No one can tell you that you didn't quite make it, you're not clean, you don't quite have this style. It starts way before that. Before anybody else taught you or trained you, when you were a baby and you heard music, you were doing this. So someone didn't teach you to do that. Someone didn't teach you how to love dance, how to love music, right? So all we're here to do as teachers is to help you grow. We are all here for the love of dance, correct? So don't let anybody take that away from you. Don't judge yourself before other people can judge you. You can do anything you want. I don't want you guys coming here dressing like me, looking like me, everything is talking like me. That's scary to me. I want to meet all 5,000 of you different individuals. And whether it's by mouth or talking, or whether it's by dance, we can still communicate with each other. But don't forget who you are. Don't forget, before this routine, before this stage, before these lights, you love dance anyway. You just get to celebrate it with a whole bunch of people.
Be honest about everything you do. Be honest about your work ethic. Be honest about yourself. Be honest about your dance, because I actually learned how to be honest because of my dance. Because my dance, I do everything that I want to do as soon as I just dance. So then, in life, I also became like this. Speak only truth. Dance only truth. So be honest with yourself. If you don't feel good about your dance, you know you're not practicing. That's why you don't feel good about your dance. If you're practicing and you don't feel like you're getting better, you are getting better. Because if you practice every day, you will get better. It can be slow, it can be fast, And don't compare yourself with people because people have different process. Me, I know I learn slow when it comes to dance, but I know I'm gonna work hard, right? So just be you and be honest with yourself. Then you can accept everything that you do.
No matter how much you train, if the mindset isn't correct in the moments that you're training, and if the environment and just being smart about your training, if that's not correct, then I feel like you'll go down a path where it would just take you 10 times longer to progress. Like my whole life, I've really struggled with anxiety, and anxiety attacks has been like a really big part of my life. And it's crazy because like when I first started dancing, that really helped me. My confidence really grew, and by the time I finished high school, I was like feeling on top of the world. I was just so confident and ready and just so happy. And then I started to teach and travel around the world, and within a year and a half, I was in the worst place I've ever been. All that pressure, all that overthinking, all that negative thinking, subconsciously I wasn't aware of it, and it really brought me to a really low place, and my anxiety was the worst it's ever been before. And since then I've been like really healing, so I completely switched my mindset, and I was able to start doing stuff with my life. And it took me many years to build up this courage, and I did it even with the fear, but my mentality this time was, okay, fear, come with me, let's go do this,
I started as a b-boy from 8 years old, dancing in the streets, asking for money, wanted to take classes so bad that I had no money. Parents never supported me. I had to ask money from other people. I had to ask money from my dad. I had to lie to my dad, be like, yo, Dad, like, can I get some money? I'm gonna get these shoes real quick, some new Nikes. But then, I'm actually using that money for class. I had to clean the car, clean Greg's car, just to train at Chapter, just to take classes. I painted the studio just to take classes because I wanted it so bad. And I was a beginner, you know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, don't take anything for like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Do not take anything. You fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. That's why you succeed. That's why you succeed, because you keep failing, and then you want to fail. You want to like, okay, I'm failed, so whatever. You crossed that bridge, you didn't make it, you'll go back. Whatever, the bridge is still there. It's still there for you, it hasn't burnt yet. You cross that bridge, you make it, done. Next bridge, done. Next bridge, done. Next bridge, done. Next bridge, I'm on fair play.
You can find something that you really love, and it can take you really far. I'm from a really small town, like super small, no teachers, no nothing, no YouTube. I didn't have YouTube in those days, and it was just me figuring out my stuff by myself. So don't think that you have to live in Los Angeles. Don't think that you have to, come from a wealthy family to take class and all this different stuff. Like, if you find a passion for it, you'll find a way.
Not a lot of people know this about me, but like, I got so many no's. But I was just like, it's okay, I'm gonna keep working until I do. Because I feel like that stuff wasn't meant to happen for me, so I could create my own, so I could create Amabeast. There'd be no Amabeast if I would have got yeses on those things. I would have just been doing what I thought I was supposed to do, and I probably wouldn't be here right now. So I just want you guys to know, like, when you step in this room, or anywhere, put your best foot forward. You should be sweating, you should be out of breath, because you can't complain if you're not working your ass off. You can't. Like, there's no excuses. If you're not hearing like, oh man, I'm so sweaty, let me go eat. Next class, let me go work out with Salah. And then next class, if you're not doing that, you have no room to talk or be upset or be sad or be like, why not me? Well, you're not doing enough. You have to be doing enough. So just know, you're only gonna get out of it what you put into it. So you guys have to give it your everything. But when you know you haven't been doing everything you can, that shit feels horrible. Because it's like, it's my fault. No teacher can help you unless you come do it yourself. then they can help you. But if you're not like giving your everything, your blood, your sweat, your tears, your everything, struggling, injuries, everything, nobody can make it happen for you. Yeah, like nobody. So I just want to say for you guys, let go. There's so much talent in this room. There's so much talent in this room, but you can't keep it inside. You have to show people.